Hi, my name's Katie Chavarria.
I'm Ariana Hicks,
And I'm Watne.
and this is our presentation on glamour and sex appeal as an object of worship.
So when we were looking for how to define worship, we first looked at how the Bible defines the purpose of human life. And John Calvin writes that the chief end of human life is to know God and to worship Him. And this means that we should put God before all earthly things. But in the same book, Calvin writes that the human heart is an idol factory. And so humans have a tendency to direct their worship and attention to the created things rather than the Creator. And Augustine says that this separates us from God because it's a misdirected love. And his main point is that will is controlled by love, and when you love something, you sacrifice everything such as desire, joy, and fear to it. And so when you worship something, you're essentially giving parts or all of yourself to the thing that you are worshiping.
Now that we have defined worship, we can dive into what the worship of our topics look like. First off, the worship of glamour results from having a fixation and strong adoration for the superficial. It is caring for the outwardly appearance of oneself and others. This type of worship can manifest through the obsession of the material, such as wanting the high-end and name brands of goods, as well as idolizing appearances and putting all value on the external. When looking at the media, it is clear how our society worships glamour. From the film industry, fashion industry, and in recent years especially social media, have all promoted this image of ideal appearances and success. This leads to a society that worships the outward and uses it to determine value. The worship of sex appeal goes hand in hand with that of glamour. The worship of sex appeal is the adoration of physical attractiveness and placing it above other attributes when it comes to determining value. When sex appeal is idolized, it is the twisting and corruption of eros love, as Plato mentions that eros is the craving of beauty. Similarly, as the worship of glamour, the media also plays a crucial role in promoting sex appeal and normalizing the worship of it in our society. Social media promotes the worship of sex appeal by proving that sexual allure gains popularity through likes and follows and attention, all while emphasizing unrealistic beauty standards.
Social media's impact on society's influence. So, amplifying unrealistic standards. Social media platforms promote unrealistic beauty standards using edited and curated images or videos. The everyday visuals glorify the glamour and sex appeal, creating an idea that reaching these standards are essential for success and validation. Popular platforms such as Instagram and Snapchat offer filters to enhance physical features such as slimming your face, smoothing your skin, or enlarging your eyes. These platforms act as the quote-unquote push to get society's focus on the outward appearance. Society also rewards those who conform these standards through likes, comments, and followers, which can create a system where physical appearance can now become a form of currency. These false appearances are becoming normalized comparisons for each other. Exposure to appearance-focused content on social media platforms can lead to upward appearance comparisons. Individuals begin to compare themselves to those they perceive as more attractive. Yu and Tang state, exposure to idealized content was positively associated with upward appearance comparison, leading to decreased body esteem concerning weight and appearance. Social media platforms are constantly setting a new beauty standard through edited and filtered content. Constantly viewing all this content creates a normalized idea of what someone should look like. This focus on appearance shifts attention away from inner qualities and encourages people to value looks over deeper attributes. Promoting self-objectification. Social media is not only encouraging comparisons of glamour and sex appeal, but also promotes self-objectification. This is where individuals view themselves primarily as objects to be evaluated based on appearance. Social media encourages individuals to portray themselves in an idealized way, carefully curating their image and profiles to meet social beauty expectations for everybody to see. Individuals easily prioritize how they are perceived by others over how they are seen by God instead. Relating back to the engagement metrics, a system is now created, encouraging the prioritization of physical appearances rather than the other qualities such as character, faith, and the purpose centered in God.
We are defining dehumanization as the loss of human dignity or worth, and Augustine writes in City of God that this stems from self-love, pride, and the desire to dominate over others. And when we dehumanize others, we see their purpose as not to glorify God, but to serve ourselves. And this is the purpose through the world's eyes contrasted to our true purpose to worship God. And as humans, we are naturally inclined to beauty, but as Kant distinguishes, beauty is separate from purpose and value. And we see this dehumanization in the rise of the beauty industry, which makes many young women feel the need to participate in this growing industry due to pressure from social media and advertisements. And the age at which these women are introduced to the industry continues to decrease due to the increase in social media awareness. And they grow up identifying outward appearance and attractiveness with value, and this misdirected love leads to broken relationships with themselves and with those around them, forming comparison, envy, and pride. However, God made humans in his image, but not just the outward appearance. He created the spiritual, mental, and physical design in his image. And when we worship someone's solely their outward appearance, we lose important parts of our created design. Bye!